Well, hello and welcome to everyone attending this BrainFacts.org webinar. Today we're going to be looking at the core concepts of neuroscience and how these can provide resources to help teach neuroscience in UK schools. This has come about by a project between the Society for Neuroscience, which is based in the US, in collaboration with the British Neuroscience Association, and is funded by Wellcome. Just to introduce myself, my name is Anne Cook and I'm the Chief Executive of the British Neuroscience Association, or the BNA. We are an organisation that represents around 2,000 neuroscientists across the country. So first of all, why is it important to learn about neuroscience? The human brain is the most complex structure in the known universe. It consists of billions of neurons and trillions of firing synapses and is responsible for our thoughts, moods, emotions and intelligence. In short, it makes us who we are and facilitates almost every aspect of what it means to be alive. The study of the brain and nervous system, known as neuroscience, is therefore simply a fascinating field to get involved in itself. Secondly, as with all parts of the human body, the brain has the capacity to go wrong, and there is a rise in brain-related disorders such as depression, anxiety and dementia. To compound this, the successful development of drugs targeting the central nervous system is rare due to the very complexity of the human brain. We therefore need a new generation of minds coming through to take an active interest in neuroscience, discover new drug targets, and develop successful treatments to address these issues. Thirdly, the jobs market for neuroscience-related careers is expanding. There is a wealth of jobs in research and development, from academia to industry to careers in medicine. Furthermore, over the past decade, the extremely rapid growth of the tech industry has provided even more opportunities to those studying a neuroscience discipline, including virtual reality and artificial intelligence. Finally, an understanding of how the brain functions can help individuals appreciate how they learn, how they make decisions, and how to look after their own brains going forward. Turning to the core concepts. The core concepts in neuroscience were first developed in consultation with hundreds of neuroscientists and educators. And essentially they're just 8 fundamental principles that they feel everyone should know about the brain and nervous system. You can see them illustrated here. You can see that they include things like how neurons communicate and how your brain processes information. The idea is that by understanding these core concepts in neuroscience, everyone is able to understand, enjoy, and interpret information about their own brains. However, what made the core concepts really powerful is that the Society for Neuroscience converted these into maps that directly map onto the US education system's national standards and provided resources to teach these national standards in the classroom. Now, for the first time, this is being made available to UK schools because the British Neuroscience Association has integrated these core concepts into the UK national curriculum. This has been achieved by mapping every single GCSE and A-level biology syllabus, as well as the National 5s, Highers and Advanced Highers, to these fundamental principles of neuroscience. Moreover, in support of this mapping, we have curated a set of useful, relevant and free resources to facilitate the teaching of these principles, largely sourced from the recently enhanced website BrainFacts.org. So how does it work? To access these resources, you need to go online and go to the web address bna.org.uk/schools. At the top of this page, if you click the Teacher Resources image, you can download a flyer with background information. If you then scroll further down the page, you will see a section called How Does It Work? This will take you through the process step by step. First of all, you download a PDF of the map for the syllabus you are teaching or studying. We have mapped every biology syllabus at GCSE and A-level, and the National 5s, Highers and Advanced Highers in Scotland. Once you have located your syllabus, click on the hyperlinked PDF. This will give you a downloaded map or a matrix, which looks something like this. Here, for example, we have an overview of the A-level biology syllabus from AQA. Along the furthest left column, you will see the broader general topic from the syllabus. On the next column along, you will see the learning objective or syllabus point you are teaching. And running across the top row are the 8 neuroscience core concepts and their lettered subpoints. If you want to see what the core concepts are referring to, you can see this on the second page of the PDF, which will give you a key of what the letters mean. Going back to the main table, the maps are quite large, so you should zoom into the relevant section when you are using them. Here, for instance, we've located the syllabus point, which describes the resting potential in neurons. Looking across the table row, you can see where this syllabus point fits into the neuroscience core concepts. So here, syllabus point for teaching about the resting potential falls into 3 of the main core concepts. At this point, you can click on the neuroscience core concept. In this example, the brain is the body's most complex organ. If you click on this, it will take you to the relevant page in the BrainFacts.org website, which teaches about this neuroscience core concept with a wealth of information. Alternatively, going back to the map, instead of clicking on the core concept, you can click on the learning objective itself and be taken to this list of curated resources on that subject. Here, for instance, we've got a list of resources around resting and action potentials. The resources selected including general descriptive information, step-by-steps, videos, animations, and activities for you to use in your classroom or to point students towards for revision or self-study. You can also access this list of resources directly through the bna.org.uk/schools landing page. All these resources are free of charge. However, check the terms of usage on each resource. For example, YouTube videos must be streamed from YouTube directly and not downloaded beforehand. In summary, this project has all been about mapping UK biology syllabuses to the 8 fundamental principles of neuroscience, i.e. the core concepts. We have created maps for every syllabus at GCSE and A-level, the National 5s, Highers and Advanced Highers. We have also curated lists of free resources to facilitate the teaching of neuroscience in the classroom. And finally, we'd just like to ask you to spread the word so that your colleagues and students can take advantage of these tools to understand neuroscience. I'd just like to finish up by acknowledging the neuroscientist students and teachers who have helped with this project and are listed here, along with again acknowledging the Society for Neuroscience, the BNA, and funding from Wellcome. Finally, if you have any questions about this project or how to use the resources, please email us at any time at office@bna.org.uk and we shall answer as soon as we can. Thank you for joining us today, and I hope you find these resources useful.